Millz Jung here. UFC bet with me. Who's ready to bet on UFC? Me, that's who. So I'm back and I'm about to go over this week's card, okay? And we got a good one, alright? And it's headlined by Jamal Hill taking on Khalil Rountree. It's going on early morning, okay? And it's going on in Baku, okay? So you guys gotta wake up live early in the morning. Make sure you guys watch these fights and make sure, hey man, we're getting these fights right, man. Let's talk about last week. How'd you guys do, man? UFC Atlanta, man. We were able to hit some spots on there on the predictions. Let's talk about it. We went 8-5. You know, wasn't our best week. I mean, some of the dogs that I picked, they definitely didn't come through. I thought Usman was definitely gonna lose to Buckley. Oh no, man. Usman surprised a lot of people. You know, hit some great spots with some unders as well, man. But look, man, this week, let's try to get everything a little bit better, a little bit tuned up so we can, you know, beat up these bookies and put some more money in our pocket and set us up a little bit better on for the future, all right? Now, look, if you guys want our best exclusive picks, hit us up on the premium pick tab, man. That's where you can get it all at. And besides that, make sure you guys smash the like button out there and let's make it, you know, a winning week, okay? So let's be kind to somebody out there like Mitch Wilson would say. All right, man, UFC bet with me. Let's talk about it. The first fight of the night, Hamdi Abdul taking on Muhammad Usman. Hamdi's a -165 favorite, okay? He's 2-0 in his last recent fights in the UFC. Muhammad Usman, on the other hand, he's one of those guys to where he won the Ultimate Fighter, and in this weight class, in this division for the heavyweights, he really doesn't have too much to offer on there. He usually goes the distance in all of his fights. He has a jab that he pops out, and he likes to move circularly around the cage. Hamdi's going to be the more powerful fighter. He does average 2.5 takedowns per fight. I think this one gets to the scorecards, and I got the favorite winning this one. Next fight, Makhachev taking on Tagira Ulanbekov. Man, Makhachev didn't look good in his last fight. Got a big step up in the competition. Now he's a big underdog in here. He's taking on Tagira Ulanbekov. Ulanbekov's one of the guys from Nurmagomedov's camp, okay? He's a big favorite in this one. 16-2 record. Only been a few people to actually, you know, give him any bad altercations, even win rounds in the UFC. I think, man, Tagira, he's a slick fighter. He usually goes for the submissions and gets it done later on in the fight when fighters start to take their eyes off the prize. In this one, though, Makhachev, he's only 15-1, only faced defeat once. I don't think that price tag is right, but I didn't like the way Makhachev looked in this fight. I like the favorite in this one. Next one taking place, we got Oan Elliott. She's taking on Claudia Sigula. Man, this fight right here, I'm trying to tell you guys, don't waste your money on it. If you are, take the under, man. Take the favorite to win inside the distance, man. I think Adesanya, man, she's a talented fighter that goes out there and she wants to strike and she wants to put somebody out, man. And man, she's the what? The Russia Ronda Rousey, I think that's her name, right? And Sigula, her first fight out in the UFC, she didn't look like she should have been here. She's a decent striker. I'm going to tell you guys like this, man. Don't waste your money on it, but bet on the favorite if anything, man. Like, bet on the favorite winning inside the distance. I know that sounds kind of doesn't make sense when I say don't waste your money. If you are, just bet on the favorite to win inside the distance because that's how you'll be able to get some plus money. Besides that, let's skip this fight, man. We got a couple of those fights on this card, man. You guys might just want to pass up betting on, man. But always, we're going to reach you guys through the right direction on how to bet on it. Next fight taking place, Mullins taking on Daria, Zillankova. This is a rematch, folks. These girls already fought, and I don't know why they're fighting again. Because in that fight, Mullins was able to get the win early on in there. But look, let's talk about it. She's a talented grappler, but on the feet, her striking leaves less to be desired. Daria, she's a good striker, okay? She's what, 1-2 in the UFC, I want to say. Seen her fight on her first fight in the UFC, and they gave her that match, man. She actually got taken down, I want to say, in that fight and got held up against the cage and didn't have no answers for it, but the judges still gave her that win against Rendon. In here, I think both these girls got a lot more to show and prove in the UFC because it's kind of like if whoever loses, you're pretty much on the verge of getting cut at this stage of your career in here. That price tag that Mullins is on, I do not agree with it. To me, this would be a dog or pass if I'm betting this fight. The pick's going to be Mullins. But I'm not parlaying Mullins. And I know I said don't bet on the other fight, but look. If we're betting on either of these women fights, I'm betting on the other one, Alex Siva. To be honest, man, I actually think Alex Siva's a nice play now that I started thinking about it, just how bad Sigula is. Now I was thinking about that last fight, okay? Next fight taking place, Jung Park taking on Ishmael Nerdoff. All right, Jung Park, the Iron Turtle, man. The line's coming down on him, man. He opened up a -2-1 favorite. He's going to be the more overall technical better fighter, man. His striking's top tier. He has wrestling. He has cardio. He only lost to a few fighters, I want to say. Andrew Muniz and like one other guy, I want to say, in the UFC, man. I really like this guy, man. I usually bet on him to win and go by decision. He does struggle with takedowns. When he gets taken down, it just seems like he doesn't have any formula to get up. Ishmael Nerdoff looked good in his last fight out against Bruno Silva because he was going to that wrestling, and he had it in his back pocket. His striking is not nothing that's gonna put power. He doesn't strike with any power, so I don't think Jung Park has anything like that to worry about. The only thing he does have to worry about is that game plan of Nerdoff using the takedowns. But on the flip side, I could see Jung Park doing the same thing. I started off thinking, man, I like Nerdoff, but then the more I started doing a little bit more tape study, I'm going with Park in this one, man. I think his fight IQ's there. I think his fight resume is 10 times better than what we've seen Nerdoff do. So yeah, man, give me the favorite in this one. And where he's at now, I think he gets sped up a little bit higher by the time the fight starts. Next fight taking place, Oan Elliott. He's taking on Zillankova. All right, man. So in this one, this fight was supposed to take place, on a different card, and it got rescheduled, and you got put together, and now it's in Baku. Oan Elliott is a good fighter. I want to say he's 3-0 in the UFC. He's a big favorite, -5-1 in here. He can go to the decision. He can get the job done inside the distance. His opponent is a good striker as well. He wants to keep it on the feet. He has a good left hand he likes to throw. Basically a counter striker. He can attack the body as well. Oan Elliott, I got to go with him in this fight. I think he's a way better proven fighter. Been watching this guy before in Cage Warriors. Seems like, the UFC likes this guy too. And I think Oan Elliott gets the job done. Next fight taking place, Mohamed Nimoff, my bad, is taking on Bojan Grad. In this one, Nimoff, man, he's going to be a -280 favorite in there. Bojan Grad, he looked good in his last fight out. He got the win against Lucas Alexander. He's going to be the big dog in here. Bojan Grad's going to be the guy coming forward with pressure, okay? That's going to be giving Mohamed Nimoff problems, all right? And I'll be honest, the cardio that Nimoff has compared to Grad, man, it might be that third round to where if Nimoff's not able to get him down to the ground, we might see a way closer fight. I do like Nimoff a lot in this spot. I think he's going to have the crowd behind him a little bit. You got to keep that in mind. We are going to be in Baku, so they're going to have, a lot of those, Muslim type of fighters that's going to be appeasing to the crowd and, have the crowd behind them, So that's also going to take place too, maybe with the judges. I do like Mohamed Nimoff in this fight, and I think he gets it done. Next fight, Nazim Sodakov taking on Nicholas Mata. Big favorite for Sodakov, the Black Wolf, talented fighter. Trains with some of the best fighters that we know. And he's been putting in his time. Fast striker, when it comes down to it, he can finish you on the ground, he can finish you on the feet, and he has the cardio to go the whole 15 minutes in there. Sometimes he's been wobbled in his fights, right? But in those fights, he's been able to still get those victories. That's something that you want to see. That's what you call a fighter. Nicholas Mata is a good fighter on the other hand, too. He has power. He goes out there, man, he's trying to put you out. He has a clean left hand that he throws. But the thing is, his defense, he keeps his hands low, and when he gets hit, it really shows. I don't think this one's going the distance. That price tag is off with Sodakov too, because I've seen him get rocked, and I know Nicholas Mata's a dog, and he played upset alert before on people. And here though, I do like Nazim Sodakov because this is a fighter I've been backing now for the UFC for his last 4 fights in the UFC. I know what he's gonna bring, and him fighting out there in front of his people and everything. I think he goes out there and gets the finish inside the distance. I'll go ahead and predict it. I say first round KO. All right, next fight taking place. We got Tafi Masayev taking on Matek Orabai. Masayev just got signed for promotion, but he's from Baku. He used to fight in the Bellator promotion, a promotion that I used to cover and interview and go to the events and do live events for. He fought in the Risen promotion as well. Older fighter, he likes to strike. He has power in both of his hands. You know, he can go for some takedowns too, but he's not. That's not going to be his game plan. He doesn't have the most value, but he does go out there, and when he strikes, he's trying to put your lights out. Okay. He's a guy that's just been a free agent, and he kind of got signed only because they're fighting in their backyard. He didn't get signed and brought over to fight in Vegas or anything like that. Matek Orabai is a good fighter too as well. 13-2-1. I'll be honest with you guys, man. This is a hard fight to predict because I like a lot of things that Orabai brings to every single fight aspect. I think he's going to be the more active fighter in here, but Matek does have power in there. So if Matek Orabai steps off the pressure a little bit, he can get caught and he can get cracked and he can get his lights out. Like I said, some of these guys, I think they're going to have just a little bit more momentum behind them because they are fighting in their background with all their crowd. With that being said, man, with all that being said, I got to go with the guy that I'm kind of a little bit more comfortable with betting and backing, especially in this organization, and that's Matek Orabai. I think he gets the job done. Give it to him by decision. Next fight taking place, Curtis Blaydes. He's taking on Rizzion Kunevov. All right, man. This fight got rescheduled like 3 times now for 2 different reasons. I think Curtis Blaydes had to pull out on the last one and Kunevov put off in the other one. When we talk about it, man, I think Curtis Blaydes is levels beyond Kunev in this fight, but Kunev has that one thing that is going to equal anybody and give him problems in this, and that's power, man. Power in the heavyweight division is what you need. Okay, the wrestling and the grappling is great, but if you got power, that can erase all that, and that's what Kunev has. And sometimes Curtis Blaydes, well, not sometimes, for the last couple of fights, he hasn't been going for takedowns. He hasn't shot a takedown or got a takedown the last 3 years. And this is a guy who has this. He set the record for the most takedowns in the heavyweight division. That's what he's great at. That's what he's good at. I think he should go out there and get the wrestling and make this a way easier fight. Don't stand up there with Kunev. Even if he does, I think Curtis Blaydes can still get this job done. I like the power on Curtis Blaydes. I like the wrestling ability. I like the cardio. I like the fight experience and the fight resume. Give me Curtis Blaydes to get it done. All right, man. Co-main event. We got a good one, man. Rafael Fiziev taking on Ignacio Bahamondes in this one. And the lines done flip, man. Ignacio Bahamondes is now the favorite at -120, but he was a slight dog at a +112 to open up. Rafael Fiziev's going to be the more fighter that's going to have the crowd behind him, man. His people's going to be there supporting him in there. Coming off a loss against Justin Gaethje in his last fight out, he's still one of the more powerful, fastest Muay Thai strikers that we've seen in this division. And when he's in there in the cage, he's one of the fighters that you want to watch and see. Same can be said with Ignacio Bahamondes, man. When he puts together these strikes, this is the fight that you guys want to see. I started off on Ignacio Bahamondes. As I look at this fight and this game plan, man, I think Rafael Fiziev is going to be the more faster fighter. I think he's going to be a little bit more active, and I think he's going to have the more powerful strikes in here. Give me the dog in here, Rafael Fiziev, to get the job done. Last fight of the night. Hit the like button up for me. Hit the comments up for me, guys, if you guys are watching this right now, okay? And let me know where you guys reside now, man. Where you guys watching this from? What city, what state, and what time, man? If you guys are watching any part of this video, let me know. Let me know. All right, man. Pick Dawgz. Let's get it. Khalil Rountree Jr. taking on Jamal Hill. Khalil Rountree Jr. is a -140, -130 favorite in here. Taking on Jamal Hill +115. All right, man. This fight's been brewing for a minute. It got rescheduled too. And when it did, Khalil Rountree actually got to fight Alex Pereira instead. All right. So, and then after that, now we see where we're at now. In here, though, man, I'll be honest, man. I think Jamal Hill's getting disrespected. Khalil Rountree's going to have power. He's going to be the more guy that's going to stand there and just kind of wait for you to do something and counter. And when he does, he's going to end everything with a powerful leg kick. But the volume's going to be on Jamal Hill's side and the cardio ability. Once this fight gets extended, I can see Jamal Hill going to that second gear. Khalil Rountree, once you throw and throw, he's just gonna revert to the same thing in here, man. Close fight. You know, let me know who you guys like, but I like the dog in this one, man. I think Jamal Hill gets it done. I say he gets it done round 4, or else he wins by decision in here, man. What's your guys' prediction for the main event? Let me know. UFC bet with me, MMA Locker Room here, part of Pick Dawgz. Hit the like and subscribe so you know when we go live.